Hey everybody, this is Grace, and I'm just on my way to go get us a couple of things from the grocery store. Things we each have one thing that we've been needing, and where we were yesterday didn't have it. So, but I'll probably wind up buying more than that. That's my usual. I find out things. Oh yeah, we need that. Oh yeah, we need that too. Just how it rolls, how it goes, and how I roll. Anyway. That both of us, for that matter. Who doesn't, really? But anyway, I'm gonna go there and get that. And I've had a lot of things on my mind, especially lately. I've been thinking about things I've done in the past. Okay, and I mean, I knew I'd go through this eventually, thinking about and just so much that I have done in my life. That's not a good place for that, really. But so much I have done in my life, because I used to travel a lot. I'd go and move a lot, several different places. And basically, I remember just telling people that I've been from like Northern California to down to the Florida Keys, which I have. And many points in between, but just to fold down the map of the United States, and there's, or just cut it in half, just say half, the bottom half, the southern half. I've been to many of those places, and haven't made it up too far. I have been up north, in the north of the United States. Not all the way to the north, but yeah. We took a long trip one time just to drive. And we went through so many things, including like it was a snowstorm. And like, at first there was a tornado. And, it was wild. On the way back, I think we had an Isuzu pickup. And the gears stopped or something. I think that may have been then, or maybe it was another time, but had to drive, I think it was in 2nd, on the service road, of course. It may have been a different time, but anyway. Okay, and actually I have made videos, but it's been more like once or twice a year. I'd make a video about just nostalgia, things from, memories. Memories from the past, and like that, about once or twice a year. Seriously, one of them, I don't know how long ago it was that I made it, but I haven't made it public. There may be more than one, and I want to listen to it just to see. It's on private. I think it's private or unlisted. I want to listen to it and just see, what did I say back then? What was I talking about back then? And maybe make it public. Switch things up a bit, but anyway, some of the things that we've done, some of the things we've seen in our life, but I have to say, nothing beats what we've seen, I don't know, in one respect, that we've seen over the past, say, 10 years, maybe more, give or take, that were bad. That were, people who, just bad. Just bad people. The ones you think of as evil or wicked. And I'm not talking about that you'd see on TV, but maybe to some extent. But, some rare thing that happened. No, this is rather common, it seems like, unfortunately. Gas is going up and up and up, or is it finally going down? I don't really know. It looks like one of them has actually gone down, the diesel. So I just filled mine up the other day. So, but if you compare the price, I do wonder if somebody has done that, of comparing the price to when it was the last time we had crazy gas prices, which was when. In the year 2000, was it? way too far back. Oh, yeah. Was it 2000 or 2010? I guess 2000. I don't know. It's been a long while. And, actually, the reason I remember it, okay, I could be, seriously, as much as I've done in my life, I'm like, I can't remember, and I seriously cannot remember a whole little sequence of, the chronological order that something happened with this one doctor's. That's truly bad, what I've experienced with them. I cannot remember which one happened first and all that stuff. But that was because it was such a mind game they play. And I found out recently, a couple days ago, just how many other people they've done it to. And, yeah. But I can't remember the order of what happened, because it goes across years, a couple of years or so. But some of it is beyond that, too. Yeah, like that's my whole focus in life. And then that kind of gets me when people say things like, they expect somebody, if they've been in if they're a suspect or they're a person of interest or something like that in some kind of case, and they expect the people to remember exactly, what happened in what order and who was there and what did they say. Really? Seriously? Come on, people. I mean, when did you stop remembering what you had for breakfast? I mean, there's so much going on in the world, and plus aging, of course, getting older, that kind of thing. But also, I mean, even younger people, I can see that happening too, because there's so much that goes on sometimes in one day. Oh, there's broken glasses there, and I thought it was going to be a parking spot. Huh, right up front. I'm seeing that I might not be able to get in here. I can always go to a different store, but I wanted to get into this one. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be too busy. Okay. Okay, it really wasn't the time that I would expect that place to be that busy. It was pretty busy. And, let me see if I can actually get out of here. Yeah. So I'm going to have to go to some other store. Which other store will I be going to? Okay, anyway, I started to go there and said, oh, that's the next road over. And so I was turning around anyway, so I said, hey, there's a Target over here. I'll try to go in there. That's the one that has one door way at one end, and the grocery part is way at the other end. I'm like, I did a video on that. It says, I'll never understand it, or something like that. I'm never going to get it. But, yeah, it's the one. But also, I did one on that, on where the door is. Here's where you go in the door. And also about where you put your shopping carts, where you bring them back to. Like, if you park up front, how many of us don't know this already, or haven't experienced it at least, because I don't guess every place does it. But you go in and you get a parking spot up closer to the store, but whenever you take your shopping cart back, when you take your shopping cart and you unload your whatever you shopped into your vehicle, then you have to put the shopping cart in one of those little things outside, where decent people do. Some don't. And, what in the world? Anyway, and you do that, and, it's not close. It's far. So it's kind of like, why don't you just go ahead and shop it, park in the middle, because you're going to have to walk anyway. But we think that way. Okay, that was a tight spot. Yeah, it was. But I made it in. It only had a backup once, but it was a really tight spot. Yeah, both sides, they parked really close to the lines on my side, where I am parking. But anyway, put my shoes on. I didn't drive with them on. I had them out here. But I'm gonna go in there. I think they used to. I haven't been in here in probably over 2 years. Maybe 3. But they used to have at one time, I don't know if it's still called that, the dollar spot or the whatever it was called, right up front. It's the only door. So it's the only door. So I might have to pass through that. Maybe I'll take some videos of it. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, pardon the air conditioner, but it's 99 degrees in North Texas here, and we're going through a heat wave, so it's been high, breaking record highs. And so the heat index is probably like 110 or so. Whew. Anyway, I just walked from that Target, and I was walking through that Target. I'm so used to walking so fast, and at one point I said, well, I better slow down because the bottom of my feet were hurting. But I only took one clip while in there of that dollar spot or whatever it's called nowadays. Only one. And I guess I go through, you know, fits and starts with it, doing videos about shopping. Yeah, it's just every once in a while, blue moon. But that one I made vertical, under a minute, so it could be a hashtag short video. Oh, it's hot. I tell you, just walk from the store to here. It's hot, hot, hot. And anyway, I wanted to get out, and of course, they really didn't have what I wanted there. I don't usually shop at Target, and so I really don't know what they have and all that. Yeah, you parked a little close to the line, didn't you? She's looking at me like I did fault. I'm in within the lines. She's gonna look at me like I'm at fault. That's rather typical these days. Certain areas, that's for certain, and this is in that area. I'm watching to make sure she doesn't hit me. She couldn't drive to park. I couldn't because they were so close together. Yeah, I see it in front of me. Do you see it? That steering wheel cover sparkles. That's cute. Anyway, by the way, she had a small car, but she parked real close to the line on this side, and the other side she had a big gap between herself and the next one. Yeah, so with a small car, she's gonna get right on that line. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I talking about before I went in there? But I really got a few things. I got the doggy some biscuits, some doggy biscuits. They like those. They get one a day. So they're running out already. Anyway, I think I was talking about, you know, nostalgic things and all, but when I really think about so many of the things I've done and in my life and people I've seen, places I've been, and like I say, nothing is like, you know, seeing pretty bad things some people do as more recent years. I'm 59. I've seen a lot. I'm not, you know, sometimes I remember when I was younger, I would say these people seem to think that I don't know, that I'm not, that I'm ignorant or naive and I don't know what they're up to. I wouldn't know what they're up to. my degrees, plural, are in psychology and sociology. And that was quite a long while ago, and I taught at college and university. And yeah, I had their number, you know, but they thought they were so smart and I would never be able to figure it out. Nope, it doesn't take a genius, even though I am one. No joke. But anyway, I'm hot. I'm so tired today. But I had to get out. I really didn't have to, but I could have waited. But like I was telling Adam, I wanted one thing from that store over there, which, like I said, I couldn't get in. The people, it was packed. And I'm not a fan of that. It's a small store in comparison, by the way. And yeah, it gets really crowded. And I wasn't in for the real major crowd. No, not in for that today. And anyway, but there are some things I like there. And I tell you, there was another store which is in a totally opposite direction, way on the other side, and of this. Well, this part of the suburb, this is a big, huge, major suburb of Dallas, and that's where I would have to get the other things. So I'm not going to get anything if I don't go, at least go to one. And there I go to it, and it's too busy. Go fig. So y'all just going along with me for the drive. Whew, I need to turn this up. Oh, I'm telling you. It is hot. By the way, we've already had, today is June 22nd, 2022. June 22nd, 2022. And we've already had our electricity go out twice. And it went out at night when it was dark, both times. And I'm talking like, boom, it was just pitch dark, both times. And Adam was telling me yesterday that he heard we're going to have another. They're not saying it, I guess, but it's a rolling blackouts because of the heat wave and all that such. But they're not saying that, but it seems to be that. So according to Adam, he seems to think it is. Yeah, well, whew. Seriously, it's hot. Okay, anyway, how long have we been going through this heat wave? It seems like at least, I don't know, much of this year, as it is, we've had we were breaking records or meeting record highs and lows. Earlier in the year, lows. Also last year, that was bad. Historic Texas winter storms, yeah. But still, this was still cold and very, very dry. Very dry air. I had to even buy yet another humidifier, and it still couldn't keep up. It was nice. It worked great, but still, it was so dry. It was in the teens and even below, I think, and in single digits percentage. Whew. Anyway, like I said, it's hot. I know you're going to hear the air conditioner. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. I never liked that. I don't know. It just sounds so mantra mentality to me. But it's true, you know. I can be polite and say I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm really not because it's too hot. I have to have the air conditioner on. So, and that's on 2. This is 3. That's 4. Max. And the max is loud. Yeah, very loud. Oh, I think the sun's getting to me. A lot of things these days. But, oh, so much going on. But it's good to be outside. Now, tomorrow I have to go, it'll be the 3rd time I went to pick up something that was supposed to be in already. And it's at a pharmacy. And it's basically for insulin syringes. And this will be the 3rd time they said that it's going to be in. It's supposed to be in today. It was also supposed to be in 2 days ago, and it was also supposed to be in a week ago that day. So, what do you think? You think it's going to be in today? And I kind of wonder I do wonder why. Why can't they get it right? Why aren't they getting it right? What's the hold up here? But I'm going to have to get it. I'm trying to wean off of it, but I still have to be able to. I only have 1 syringe left. So, yeah. And I think it's really weird if you buy just 1 package of them. They're so expensive for just 1. I think it's like $1 a piece. And then if you buy one that has, I think it could be as many as 100. They're like 40 cents each, something like that. I don't know if they use that card, how much it is, but yeah, these things are expensive. They can be very expensive. But anyway, okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I think I'll give them a call and see, because I did look on the app and it said that it wasn't, that I should call around and find a store. Location where they have them. No, you do it. It was on their app. I mean, it wasn't somebody handwriting it or something. No, you do it. My goodness. Anyway, wrap it up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.